So we want to talk about one homework problem, which is problem number 2 from the web work. So the question talks about what's the limit as x approaches, in this particular case, what's the limit as x approaches to 2 for your function? Well, if it's approaching from 2 to 2 from the right, it should be easy. There are two bigger concerns, which some of you feel confused about, so I want to clarify those two questions. So in order to understand what exactly is going on from the left side, it's basically some kind of curve moving at a relatively high frequency. It's moving up and down and up and down. So to help you better visualize it, I have a link here which can help you to understand a little bit better. So let me just show you what I have on my link there. So here's what I have. If you want, you can plot the graph of the sine 1 over x function just to give you an idea. By changing the value of a, you can see I have my red dot here, and I'm gradually moving towards, you can see my a is less than 0, but it's gradually moving towards 0. So what you see here is how my point is going to move along the curve, which is the same behavior. I'm just going to perturbing up and down, and I'm perturbing as a higher frequency, but still I'm perturbing up and down, jumping in between 2 points, the largest value and the smallest value, and then I just keep perturbing, and I'm perturbing at a larger and larger frequency. It actually can automatically play for us. Okay, maybe not. So you can see this is my behavior. So think about it. Your function value is not changing systematically. By that, I mean you have no way to guess where exactly you are going. Think about it. If I were to say, okay, here's my list of values. I observe my value go from 1 to negative 1 to 1 to negative 1 to 1 to negative 1. That's exactly what's happening. You are perturbing up and down. So your function jumps in between large and small values. So do you know what's your end point, or do you know what's the last number of your sequence? You have no idea because it's changing. It's perturbing back and forth between 1 and negative 1. So there's no way for me to know where exactly I'm going. So my left limit does not exist. So as long as my left limit for the point 2 doesn't exist, I don't care where my right side is going. By the way, the right side limit is 1. But no matter what's happening on the right side, as long as one side limit doesn't exist, the whole function, it doesn't really have a limit. So it also does not exist.